once again, this is me wishing you a Ramadan Mubarak and welcome to the holy month. Hello and welcome to Islamic Finance Weekly. I am Rahma Say Muhammad, still focused on the theme Ramadan and finances, balancing spirituality, wealth, and generosity. Today we're out in the streets to engage with Muslims, faithfuls, to tell us how they balance generosity, their wealth, and finances, how they earn, how they, spend their money in this holy month. And with me is a special person we're collaborating with from Marble Capital. I would allow her do the honors.
Hello, my name is Suleiman Zainab Olaito. I'm the Public Relation and Advertising Strategist of Marble Capital Limited, and I'm also wishing you Ramadan Mubarak. As you know, it's a month of spirituality, a month of reflection, and also a month of looking into ourselves as human beings, and also looking into our deen. As Muslims, it's very, very important to understand how we accumulate wealth, how we disburse wealth, and also understand the art of giving, sadaqah and zakat.
Thank you. So we're delving right into our topic for today. So, how do you navigate your spendings in this, holy month? How do you navigate spending ethically at the same time maintaining the holy month?
Due to the fact that the way I was navigating my spending, I think it has reduced because it's the fact that in terms of eating junks, so all those kind of stuff have reduced. So I can be able to navigate my spendings. And the only way I know that is just to make a charity the way that I've been spending my money due to the fact of feeding. So in the fact that I was able to switch it in making charity, in giving out to the people that can be able to fast, the people that can't even afford to break their fast. That's the only way I can navigate my spending.
When you talk about the spending in Ramadan, there's no way what you spend can be enough because what we are meant to do during Ramadan is to give alms. Even if your size 1 million, there's no way it will be enough for what God has given to you. There is need for us to give back to the community. Every year, it has been my culture.
Yeah, I have a budget that I try not to cross, and a certain percentage of that budget goes towards charity organizations or just the needy. Anyone maybe I see someone on social media that needs help, or someone I know, people around, children around that are hungry and I can help. So something along those lines. Yeah.
Own personal spending earnings is actually the same through during and outside Ramadan, right? One of the things that are very pertinent is the fact that you need to purify your source of consumption. Your earnings, they have to be pure, right? In Allah tayyib, la yaqbalu illa tayyiba. So you need to purify, and so even outside Ramadan, these are some of the things that have to be at the back of our minds when we make our money and when we spend our money.
As you know that Islam is a complete way of life. So being in Ramadan or not in Ramadan, as a Muslim, we must always be prepared. So balancing life and the spiritual aspect and every other thing in Ramadan to me is as easy as ABC, because these are the things I do every day. It's not only in Ramadan I do tajud, and it's not only in Ramadan I give sadaqah. It's the only thing I do that is different. That is only in this month of Ramadan that I give zakat. But every other thing I do in other months, just like I do in Islam is the complete way of life. It's the way you live every day. It's only that in Ramadan you have to do more.
As civil servants, we're always encouraged to save. So we have been able to save from last year up to this year. And the governor, the executive governor of Lagos State, in his magnanimity as well, was able to add some rewards. And also, as soon as for us, the minimum wage also addition came at the right time. I think all of that has sort of created a buffer for us during this period. And there have been few individuals as well, well-to-do individuals in society that have been able to assist in their own way, in their own little way. And all of that have come together to form a buffer to help us to navigate this month of Ramadan.
Alhamdulillah, the spending before Ramadan and Ramadan is a little bit different because there's a lot of new budget, new millionaires, women. I want to make sure our money is very, very comfortable during Ramadan. I mean, I can say I'm surpassing budget a little bit, but Allah has been providing. Everything is been fine. We thank God.
Spending in this month of Ramadan has been something not really easy, but we try to make it easy by having budget for who to give and how to spend on ourselves and how to not overspend in the wrong way and how to spend in the right way by trying to make some little gifts for people to have something for Ramadan and not to feel alone and be, how would I say, like neglected.
Most of the things I do in Ramadan presently are things I do outside Ramadan, except that in Ramadan I intensify the efforts so as to get that reward that Allah has promised in manifold. So as regards spending, hey, I've been trying to balance, though it has not been easy because some things have really gone up while some are trying to come down a bit. For example, the price of rice, beans is dropping a bit, but the price of pepper, as in tomatoes and pepper, that one is just on the high side. If you ask those malam, they will say most of them farming in the north have stopped. That usually during Ramadan they stop farming.
Having had an engaging conversation with men and women today on their wealth accumulation and spending and how they navigate spirituality and wealth in this holy month of Ramadan, we're able to establish, look, this is something they are used to, only that they have to intensify it in this month. Olaiton and I had a wonderful session on this conversation. And with that, I would say, don't forget to keep it updated to us next week on the program. Follow us on all of our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you for watching. And as always, I am Rahma Say Muhammad.